Hi, my name is Miss Jacobson. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add quality blog comments to another author's post. We will do this several times throughout the year. You will respond to other students in your class period, to other students in my other class periods, or even to students in other teachers' classrooms, such as next door in the other writing class, or even at the high school. Because of that, it's important to know both how you create a comment and how you make sure your comment is a quality comment. To start with, you're going to go to whichever blog it is you're reading. For me, I just have my own blog up right now, missjacobsonwriting.blogspot.com. As you can see, I have several posts here on the main page. I have the example post I made for my last video. I have an instruction post that I put below a read more because it was very long. And I have an example post about what type of vacation I would take. I am going to go ahead and leave a comment on my how to write a blogger post. Notice that I can't read this entire blog post. In order to read this entire blog post, I have two options. I can either click on the blog post title, or I can click where it says read more. This will then allow me to read the entire post. This one is quite long because it demonstrates how you create a post in Blogger. So far there are no comments. I'm about to change that. So obviously right now I'm commenting on my own blog post, but you would be commenting on somebody else's. In order to do this, it is essential that you make sure you are signed into your school Google account. If you are not signed into your school Google account, you will not be able to post, and your teacher will not be able to give you credit for anything posted anonymously. When you create a blog comment, there are a couple of things that you can talk about in your comment. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to read you the entire post above, but one sort of thing that you can comment about is you can ask a question, ask for more information, you can go ahead and maybe compare your experience or opinion or thoughts. You can mention a specific detail that you liked. What I don't want you to do in these blog comments is don't list personally identifying information like a telephone number or address. Don't be vague, so don't just say, "That's cool." That is a weak comment. They're not getting anything out of that. You need to be more specific. What was cool? What did you like about their post? Don't use inappropriate language. Even if you disagree with them, don't be disrespectful. And don't criticize their spelling or grammar. We will do plenty of peer editing in my class, but blogs are not the place. Once you have added your comment, you've written it out all in this little text box, you're going to go ahead and click Publish. You'll notice because I'm the author of this comment, I have the option to delete my comment. I can also reply to my own comment, but I'm going to show you in a minute how I want you to reply to other people's. Let's go ahead, try this again. So I just added a comment to my example post, and if I reload the page, or to my how to write a blogger post, And now that I have reloaded the page, you can see there's now one comment. If I click on one comment, it will take me to the comments section so I can see my comment and add another one. Now let's look at a comment I did for my vacation post. My vacation post I can read from the main page. I will go ahead and summarize for the sake of time, but I was mainly talking about how if I could go anywhere on a free vacation, I'd want to go somewhere by the ocean. I love the beach, but my favorite memories are also from going to Florida and going to Hawaii. I gave a little bit of information about the place I went to in Florida and some of the things I could do now if I didn't have to pay money. I also described a time I went sailing. With all of that in mind, the comment I left on this blog post is very specific. I specifically, pretending I was not the author, I said, I have never heard of Sanibel Island before. It sounds like a really interesting place to visit. How long did you visit? Do you prefer Florida or Hawaii? That tells me what I found interesting about the post. I asked specific questions requesting more information from the author. The next thing I did was I told them what specific part of their writing I liked the most. In this case, I really loved your description of what it feels like to be on a sailboat. I compared it to my experience. I've never been sailing, but I have gone fishing on the lake before. The sailboat sounds a lot cooler. Now, if I am the author and somebody else has left me this blog comment, I can reply to answer their questions. Instead of entering a new comment from this box right here, I would actually click reply so that it replies directly to them and they can see it from their point of view. And I would say something like, I went to Sanibel for a week. I think I prefer Florida just because it's not as crowded as Hawaii. I've never been fishing on a boat. I wonder if you could do that while sailing. And what I've done is I have specifically addressed the comments they left me. I've given them the new information they asked for, and I have commented on their experience. What's happening right now is we are having a conversation. Even though we are not face to face, we are having a conversation over our blog. So I'm going to click publish. And then that comment shows up directly beneath the original one. Again, if I go back to my main page, I can either click on the post title and scroll down and add my comment at the bottom. Or I can go ahead, click on the comments, and it'll bring me straight to the comments section. I'll just need to scroll up so I can see the comments above mine. This has been how to add a comment. We will be discussing this frequently in class, and I will also provide rubrics whenever I assign this in class, but I hope this has shown you the basics.